Well, it's always interesting to find things that have been lost, that have been kind of overgrown, and to find these steps and ornamental pillars all covered in undergrowth. Back in the 1800s, this was one of the great gardens of the United Kingdom.
The Lost Garden of Penicuik is a walled garden made of brick which was originally designed in 1873.
I came up to this garden a long time ago, having seen it on a map, a very old map of 1890. I thought, oh, I wonder what it's like now. And we came up, and it's such a magical place to be. And it's just so sad that it's not like it was in the old days.
We climbed over trees and under trees to get down this stair, and it was the most extraordinary experience because we had to pick our way through everything. It was before any work had started, and then we got down to the garden, and it's just a forest. And then at the far end of the garden there's these wonderful gates, and you can get an idea of what was intended.
We set ourselves a 50-year project to restore the garden complete as far as we could. What we're doing the first few years is clearing some of the undergrowth, particularly the trees that we don't want, which are down there.
First Sunday that we came in, we had quite a large group of people, and there was one chap, he kept saying things like, "It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare." And I just said, "Shush, would you stop saying it's a nightmare?" And he actually came quite recently again with a much sunnier face, and he said, "I can't believe how much you've achieved in a year."
The central fountain down in the lower walled garden was completely covered in undergrowth and practically invisible. And that just seemed to me like a tragedy. We found a central spout in the fountain, and we found the drain, the valves to turn it on and turn it off. We haven't actually tried to open the valve yet, so we're still living with the dream that perhaps a fountain might shoot up from the centre of it.
Our first year's crop last year was some soft fruit and some beans and a lot of potatoes. And this year we're growing even more potatoes on a different part of the site, just to gradually bring it all into cultivation. So it's a food project, and it's a heritage project, and it's a community project all in one.